All right, what's up? I guess I'm the one introducing us. Um,
Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome to Virtua Made.
episode 5, I believe. This more of just like us talking for a bit, you know,
Yeah, catching up.
to get a just to record an episode, and also like I guess so you can listen to what we do or something like that, whatever.
Yeah, I've done a lot of stuff in between the last episode that we recorded
Yeah,
and where we are right now. Um,
what you been
so I got a couple things to talk about.
what you been working on, buddy? What's going on over there in Phil's world?
Man, I've I've just been drawing monkeys every single day, and it's great, but I've been doing this for like 2 months now. I'm getting a little tired of it. I'm ready for it to
Getting
be over.
uh getting sick of drawing the same thing, or are you just
Yeah,
yeah, okay?
no,
I
like literally the same thing, like the same sketch, like
the same
just like
character,
fine tuning it.
the
Yeah, the
same.
same character, the same drawing of the same character over and over.
I liked what you put out recently of the landscape one. Of like
Oh yeah, thank
I
you.
was I'm really into the planets. That's what I really love about it. The planets up in the sky.
Nice. For anyone who doesn't know, this has been for an internship. I'm basically designing a character, putting him in an environment, and trying to treating this as if I was designing it for an animated short film.
Mm.
So it's like a mock project.
Oh, nice. Ha. Uh, Wait. Is your mentor like part of a studio or something?
She works for television.
Hmm.
Um, yeah, that's all I'll say about her. But yeah, she's pretty legit.
Hmm. Has she like given you some insight on like production and stuff?
Yeah. Mostly like well that and like mostly just drawing like real hard fundamental shit and
Hmm.
uh I'm learning like all my weaknesses and stuff like that. She's really picking me apart and like that's a good thing.
Not yet. Yeah, it is. Oof, though.
Um
Uh,
I learned I have trouble with consistency drawing stuff the same face every time, making it look like the same
oh,
person.
consistency. I have a problem with that too. Sometimes I forget how to draw like a certain like head. uh,
Have you ever forgotten how to draw your own character?
yeah, at times. I remember I was trying to draw a character I'm working on more than once, and sometimes would not look the same. And I would like, I would be a little pissed off. I'm like, no. Oh well, you know,
Yeah,
as you do.
it's the fucking the space between the eyes or drawing the nose wrong and stuff like that that really
Yeah,
trips me up.
yeah. Or
But
it's just,
but imagine doing that for like a month,
hmm.
just
Oh,
straight
must be
drawing the
tiring.
same thing.
And you're like, you would rather draw something else.
Kinda. I do really love drawing monkeys. It's just I keep getting ideas to do other things. I'm like,
Mm-hmm.
oh, it would be cool if I worked on that right now. Oh wait, I have this big thing looming over my head.
Hmm.
But
Well,
I only have a week more.
well, I've been working on editing, but besides that, I've been last night I just started working on I guess like a commission for a band.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. I'm drawing like a zombie thing, or I'm like sketching it, then I'm gonna paint it. Uh, having
Have you shared that at all?
no, I've mentioned it in the like weeks ago, like to some people on a call. I was like, oh, so
Hmm.
a band I know wants me to draw for art for the a single and their EP.
That's kind of cool.
Yeah, I just hope it comes out good at the end. It's like
Yeah.
it's, yeah, I'm like drawing. Right now, I'm working on the single, and I'm gonna do the EP right after. It's like, but when I'm drawing like some zombie thing, like, uh, yeah, that's what I'm doing. Some gore. I'm doing some
are they
gore.
paying?
Uh, you know what? No, I
I
didn't.
hope they're paying.
I hope they are. I mentioned it
Oh
as
no.
I mentioned it as a joke, and then a guy I know, yeah, he's a friend. He was like, "Oh, okay, I guess we can pay you." And I was like, "Oh," and I panicked, and I was like, "Oh no, wait, I don't know, I don't know if you guys can." Uh,
Oh man. So it's kind of up in the air.
it's up in the air, yeah, but I'm still gonna do it.
Yeah.
Hopefully, this whole exposure meme, but hopefully, I don't.
Oh.
Yeah, I'll probably mention it when I'm with all the band members. Yeah. But yeah, I'm working on that stuff. That's what I'm working on.
Man, that's cool. I was hoping to do stuff like that this summer. No, we'll see. I was thinking of redoing like my commission sheet to like for it to be more readable because it's kind of chaotic right now.
Oh,
I feel like that puts people off.
yeah. I want to work on one, but I don't feel like I feel like I can't yet until I put more work out there.
Yeah, have a portfolio.
Yeah, because I don't want to just put one there with like only like two drawings that they can like base my skills off of. Yeah, well, so that's what I'm working on, and so then you're working on monkeys. That's cool.
Yeah, it's gonna be over in a week, and then after that, I'll be free to do whatever the hell I want.
Just hang in there.
It's
Don't.
not just like that's the only thing I'm doing. Like I also have my job, so like I'm trying to balance that.
Well, I hope you don't go bananas.
I'm gonna kill you.
Oh.
Oh no. Oh man, but like that's like that shit came to a head like I think like 2 weeks ago when I was like working so hard, and like I got home from work and just kind of like I was in the middle of a painting. I just like passed out at my laptop from overworking.
Damn.
And like I woke up later and I was in like in that post nap haze, and my body was all fucked up. And I was just like, oh no, this job is gonna kill me.
Is it weird to mention that that's been a dream of mine?
Really?
being so tired from working on something that I would pass out at my desk.
It's very Japanese.
Oh yeah. I'm not very I don't have a great work ethic, but I do look up to people who do. So I'm like, I wish. Ooh, I'm sorry for that noise. We can hear it.
We're keeping that in.
Yeah, I'm like, oh, I hope I'm like that one day. So yeah.
Man, well, don't go too far like I do. I don't know if that's a good example because then you'll die.
I don't know. Well, I don't know as much now, but the guy that we looked up to years ago would stay up for like 30 something hours. I probably have mentioned this before.
Damn. Yeah.
And yeah, I mentioned this in the first episode, but I'm also writing. Yeah, I've done some.
Have you continued that?
I have continued it, but I'm not.
Nice.
I'm not done yet. But I've made some progress, and I came up with some new ideas.
Yeah,
That's good.
I've seen a couple sketches. This is for the robes, right?
I mostly came up with ideas for the rows. I wrote a bit of the script for the live action show I want to do.
Okay.
Well, the small live action project I have with my friend. Yeah.
Nice.
I wrote down some scenes. It's pretty cool. In my opinion.
I've had a couple new ideas too and stuff like that. Mostly for like comics though. Even though I'm not like a comic boy, I keep having ideas for comics.
I'm still stuck between either making Robes a comic or not.
Hmm.
Well,
You could always start out with like a storyboard.
yeah, that's what I was thinking, but I don't know. Yeah, like I don't
Nice.
know. I've only animated a few times. It's not like I'm good, but I still have a love for it that I would rather do that. Uh,
Hmm.
which yeah, I'm stuck. I'm in a dilemma, I believe.
You
Uh,
need to just give it a try.
I
See if it's for you.
yeah. Uh, yeah. Um, with the robes, all I can do is like draw ideas. I can't really like think of anything to write.
I can't either. I need to just like draw a picture. I
Uh,
can't like I don't know.
Cause
I had to visualize it.
yeah, you're the same. Uh, I don't
I
know.
can't just like write a
For
sentence.
some reason, I feel like live action is easier to write for. Because an animation,
Yeah.
or drawing something, or like a comic for animation for me is like I can do a lot. Or a lot in my mind is for my mind for that, or for both. But like my mind for that is like mostly like uh camera work. I guess I guess I could
Like
just
directing?
say yeah.
Yeah.
I think like we mentioned in yes like a directorial mind. Uh, yeah,
Oh yeah, yeah. The director's mind.
yeah, the director's mind. It's so cool.
Man, speaking of that,
Mhm.
and like comics, this I did this on a live stream the other day, but
Mhm.
like I went for a jog and I started to think of this story
Mhm.
and like I like really resisted because I knew the more I thought about it, the more stuff I would gonna come up about it.
Why?
But
Why resist it?
cause I was like in the middle of Monkey King deadline and
Mhm.
like that's my responsibility.
I don't know. You.
But I couldn't fight it.
I don't know. I would at least like I think about it and write down the ideas. But of course, like
Yeah.
focus on what you need to focus on.
We see it ended up being good because like I was just like edging myself and then
Mhm.
like it just that just made it better and I kept coming up with more and more ideas. It
Mm.
just made it better. But it was one of those ideas where like I don't know, I have like lots of ideas, but like it's not like all of them are my favorites. So I feel like I'd had a long dry spell for a while. But like with this idea, it was like I was really excited about it. And so
Do you,
like
do you mind?
it was one of those where I wanted to drop everything and just work on it.
Oh, okay, okay.
Yeah.
Do you mind mentioning it so either I or the audience can like steal it?
Please don't. I'll kill all of you immediately. I'm sending drones to your location
All
just
right.
in case.
You don't have to tell. You don't have to tell us or me.
Nah,
Uh,
it's alright. It's not like secret because I got to work on it.
oh
Well,
really?
there was I did a compromise. Like, I had a deadline to meet, but I was like, okay, I'm gonna work on this thing for an hour.
Mhm.
I'm gonna like find a timer and just I'm gonna give myself half an hour to make characters and settings, and then another half an hour to just start it.
Hmm.
And I did this on the live stream where I had a big red timer of Doom in the top left, and
Mhm.
like I was looking up references for the characters and designing it for like a one shot, and I was like, oh god, there's no time, but like it was the most fun I've ever had.
That sounds great. Yeah.
Yeah, just
Oof.
like putting all that pressure on yourself is
Uh,
like actually really
I
fun.
can't wait to see this. Like, I want you to make it already.
I'm gonna do it again because like I feel like I don't know, I feel like I was like gamifying it and that
Mhm.
made it more fun.
Yeah.
Who knew that's all I had to do?
Oh, so fun to come up with creative shit.
It's so fun to just torture yourself.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
Yeah.
I wanna. I
Um,
wanna. Want to feel pain. Uh, by drawing
Man,
not nonstop for hours. So,
the only dumb thing was that I like I live streamed this, but I didn't have my microphone on
Uh
the whole first 2 hours of my stream, which included all of my work on the comic.
huh.
And
Oh.
so like people started showing up to the live stream, and like nobody said anything. I was just like talking to the mic, and like no one was responding to what I was saying. They were just like giving their comments and just putting it into the void.
Mm.
And like 2 hours in, someone was like, "Okay, is this a silent movie? That's pretty cool." I was like, "No, what the fuck? You guys thought this was a silent movie? I'm gonna have to delete this whole thing. I'm not gonna upload this."
Oh.
And yeah, so it's archived.
Oh, nice. So I guess I feel like that's all I have to talk about. How do you feel about the How do you feel about the podcast? Sorry, I'm real boring. I feel the podcast right now.
It's fine.
It's
This is just a laid back
uh
chat between friends.
yeah. So anyways, the last huh?
I'm not positive, I guess, because the last one was like received really well.
The John one is godly. The John
It's up to,
John
like,
interview.
Yeah, it's up to like almost 120 views.
Really?
Just like nothing in the grand scheme of things.
It's
but, like,
it's something.
I've
It's
never had a video. Yeah,
it's
that
something
big.
for us. Me neither. I think on Yes, I've gotten up to like, well, when I last checked, like the most, like 10. I think it was 10.
Yeah.
But
Most of my videos on my personal channel don't break 50,
oh
which is pretty pitiful.
well, we made it to 100 at least at least.
Yeah.
But yeah.
When's the Kickstarter? When's the
Kickstarter for
Patreon?
oh, the Patreon. When we reach episode 20, we'll see. We'll see where we are.
Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah, dude.
yeah, like well, I'm working on this work and all. It should be out by the time this one comes out.
Nice.
And
What's
yeah, huh?
what's like the feel with that one? Does it feel like more entertaining or I'm
Uh,
not sure.
it's entertaining because Noel and Spork have like good chemistry.
Yeah,
And they're
yeah,
like
it's
joking
good
around.
banter.
They're joking around with each other. Actually, at first, I guess I had to re-download the file because the first time I downloaded it, I guess something went wrong. So I just assumed Spork edited some stuff out because I remember him mentioning editing his audio.
Yeah,
And then I was
he's fucking covering up for himself.
Well, it's fine. I've listened to the perfect file when I re-downloaded it, and it's fine. Everything's good. But when I was working with the first file, it was it was missing chunks, and I was thinking like, I guess he just doesn't want that in there. And then I was working with that and had to find the correct spots for the audio I had, and then I messaged him. So, you edit this stuff out if you want to keep that. If you wanted that out, it's fine. I just want to know if you did, if this was intentional. He was like, "What do you mean? I didn't." And I was like, "Wait, but I don't know." We were like talking back and forth, and then I re-downloaded it and realized, oh shit, I guess my file got corrupted.
Oh, that's weird.
Yeah.
Oh, well.
Well, good
We'll
thing.
see when it comes out.
Yeah, good thing I did. I think I would have posted that podcast like the way it was.
Yeah.
With
It was a fun one.
it was funny because there are times where Noel's like talking or just laughing to Spork,
Yeah.
and there's like silence. so Noel's just like laughing by himself. Yeah. Well, I think the podcast so far is pretty good. The quality is so much better compared to episode 1. Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of cool how you can see it getting better each episode.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Speaking of the future, like, I don't know, where do we want to take it from here? I guess.
I don't know. Maybe just podcasts for now. I remember I joked about turning Virtual Made into an animation studio in the future. In the Discord, I joked about that. If you remember.
That's the ultimate goal.
It is the ultimate goal. Yeah, just turn it into a production company, and just make a bunch of cool stuff. But I don't know.
Well, I have gotten a lot of, like I said, I got a lot of positive feedback on the John interview, and like I've gotten a ton of people messaging me to be interviewed on the show now.
Really?
And,
friends or friends or random people or both?
Friends of like my friends, not like people from our mutual Discords, like friends like I know IRL who are artists and like just graduated. I think are really spectacular and could also use the interview.
No, that's great. I'm glad to get more guests on our interview podcast.
Yeah, I think it would be nice to have people who aren't like just in our mutual Discords.
No, I know, but it's easy to start out. It's easy to start out with mutual. People we know, we both know.
And I don't want to neglect those boys because we have some people who make good shit that we'll still interview.
Any names you want to bring up right now? I know you mentioned Wayneimation.
Wayneimitions, because it'd be cool to have an animation one.
Yeah.
Also Isaac down the road.
Isaac.
Yeah.
We've been wanting to have that boy on for a long time.
Maybe I'll message him and get back in talks with him.
Yeah.
This summer's like the main time where I'll be able to do Virtua Made stuff. So I'm trying to pack it in.
You're saying when fall comes around, Virtua Made's gonna die down.
We might have to. I don't know. I definitely won't be able to edit. I'll be doing school, so.
I thought you were already done with your last year.
No, I have one more year.
Oh, you're joining your last year. Okay.
Ooh. Yeah, I'm officially a senior.
Yeah.
Thank God, it's about time. But you should check out Stitchy Face in my Furnace Room Discord. He has really great illustration. Yeah, I'll send you some links. I'll let you check out the art for yourself and be like, oh my.
Yeah, I need to see some Wayneimation animation stuff too.
Yeah. He's got a lot of good stuff. We could also put for the video while we're talking.
Who?
So those are the two.
If this podcast takes off in a bigger way.
Yeah.
Who would you want on? Just a question. I just thought of.
Other than those people I already said?
Yeah, like some big artists or something.
I've gotten to talk to some of the people that I follow on Twitter who I really admire. And yeah, down the line, I'm thinking of just straight up asking them.
Ooh.
And being like, hey, you want to be interviewed?
Yeah.
Who? Top Dylan? Do you know Top Dylan?
No, I honestly don't.
Okay. I've talked to someone named Youngbird who makes good stuff. And I'm also in a Discord with Akai Riot.
Oh shoot! Really?
Yeah. Like I'm not friends with them.
No,
I've had
of course.
one-word conversations with them. So just planting a seed.
Oh yeah. Oh, Akai Riot, huh?
Yeah, man. I won't go into that. I won't get anyone's hopes up, but that's where I'm heading.
Like to talk about blue-haired girls and bondage with that, man.
Yeah. Oh man, could you imagine getting Kinuku cakes or whatever?
Yeah, Kinu cakes or Kinuko. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mario Kart, right? That would be cool too.
Like, that's what whenever I think about the podcast, I just think of like
And
all these artists that I could eventually work up to, like, if we get momentum.
And Tyson has he, whatever.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Good.
I see his shit in my bookstore, so
Yeah?
that'd be really wild.
I still need to check out his comic. It's been out for a while.
It looks really good.
It does look real good.
But yeah, anyone like
I miss boxer hockey.
Like, anyone you could see on Twitter that you admire, who I guess has a good amount of followers, but could seem like, you know, they would probably still talk to you.
Like doable, yeah. It would be doable to get them on.
That's what I'm aiming for.
Yeah, especially for like the near future. If you know, if this podcast gets even bigger, and hopefully it does.
Yeah.
We can worry about the big fish like later on.
Yeah, let's
50 years.
Let's go for some medium ones right now.
In 50 years.
Yeah.
Oh damn.
But yeah, that's just where I'm kind of thinking, like, I see anyone on Twitter, just like, instead of leaving a like, I'm now like commenting and being like, this is what I like about your thing, blah blah blah. Have a nice day, and I'm getting much better comments, and like I'm actually like facilitating good conversation, which is what all I've wanted to do with my furnace room is just talk about art.
Yeah, man. I think you already mentioned some good ones. I can't think of one.
Yeah, I'm sure once I log onto Twitter, I'll be able to.
Maybe friend of the show, Ben Saint, would be cool. Get him on.
Yeah, that's possible.
I don't know. He's not medium. He's a little lower. No, I'm kidding. Yeah. Well.
Yeah, just keep that in the back of your head.
Yeah.
Make a list or something.
It would be nice to make a list. You're definitely more talk to more artists than I do.
Yeah, I could be like our like PR agent or something.
You could. You see, you're more. I think between us two, you're more of a people person, I guess. You're good at communicating.
I'm a producer.
I don't know, but I guess you could be a producer with Paradigm.
Yeah. We'll have two of them. What was I gonna say?
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
you'll be just producer, and Paradigm could be executive producer.
Okay, yeah. I'll be vice producer.
Oh, sorry, you were gonna say something though.
I really love interviews. Like,
no,
it's not like I'm just realizing, but like, yeah, that's really fun.
I feel like before the podcast started, it was just gonna be like topics, like instead of actually like a real interview. But I did too. But since we got Artist Towel, and then especially John, or both of them, it was kind of like I think it clicked for both of us that this could just be like an interview podcast, which is good too.
We could have our cake and eat it too, and like these episodes we're doing like right now could be our like catching up / art topics one.
Yeah.
We could section it out like that.
What was I thinking? Remember, I was thinking like, oh, we can have one or two guests on, and we all have our own topics. That would be a long time. Yeah.
I don't know. I guess I'm still up for doing the two guests thing.
Yeah.
Or at least trying it. I don't know.
Yeah, just not too often, I guess, because it's like you have to deal with 4 people.
Maybe keep it a special thing, and then like make sure that the 2 people who come on are like maybe they're
like they know each other at least.
Spork and Null.
Yeah.
Have good banter, and that'll be entertaining.
Yeah, that's good. That's good enough. That's good. I'm glad they were our first 2 guests.
That they were what?
Like, I'm glad those 2 were like our first podcast with 2 guests, because like you mentioned, they're great. They're great with they have great chemistry. together. It was real fun. They definitely were like the most talkative ones in that episode.
Yeah, did I like talk at all?
You did talk. I feel like there's times
Okay.
where you talked a lot more than I did, and there was times where I probably did like talk a bit more than you.
Yeah, I feel like near the end I was like just like listening to Null and just nodding.
Oh yeah, I feel like that was me in the beginning. In the end, I still was quiet than usual, but I was a bit more talkative, I guess.
I'm trying to learn how to like interject more because when you have that many guests, it's hard to talk at all.
I think that's why when I was part of what with Noel, it was hard for me to talk because yeah, like the same for you with you. It's just like it's hard to like. It feels hard to like get in there. Sometimes
Yeah,
like I don't want to be. I feel like I don't want to like interrupt and talk. You know.
yeah, I don't normally do that in real life, so like I feel like I have to cut in really hard.
Yeah. Yeah.
But for the next whatever interview or whatever,
Hmm.
would you be willing to do either Stitchy Face or Waynimations?
Of course, man. I'm not gonna say no.
Sick.
If it's somebody like I hate with passion or something, I'll probably think about it.
Gotcha.
But nah, man. Anybody can come on. That's how I feel right now. I'm not gonna turn anybody down.
Yeah. All right, cool. I'll send you some of Stitchy's art because I'm already talking to him. Seems very interested. Stitchy also was like, "Hey, I have a lot of friends who are amazing at art and who also want to be interviewed." I'm like, "Oh my god!" Once I talk to one person, that just opens up all these dialogue options. To
Friends,
talk to other
friends of your
people.
friend are listening.
Yeah, friends of
Oh,
my friends and their friends.
oh,
That's how it happens.
oh! Wow. I'm glad. I'm glad this is happening. I hope. I hope we can live up to their expectations, especially on my end. Oof. Well, yeah, man. I guess this is really much it, right?
Yeah.
You have anything else to say?
Yeah, not really. I've just been doing monkeys. That's
Yeah,
about it.
same for me. I've said everything I had under my belt.
Yeah.
Um.
There's a yellow jacket building a nest outside my window right now.
Ooh.
That's all I got going for me.
Um. Yeah. I guess for me, I'm still hunting. I'm still hunting for jobs. I'm going out there in the forest with my hunting rifle, shooting down
Nice.
applications. Uh.
Good luck with it.
Yeah. So Phil, anything you want to plug it? I'm kidding.
Fucking follow me on Twitter and Instagram, bitches.
Yeah.
Listen to Virtua Made.
Oh, you have a
It's the podcast you're listening to.
Oh, you have a podcast named Virtual Made too. All right, that's cool.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
It's called Virtua Made 2.
Virtual Made 2. All right.
TOO.
I guess Virtual Made was good enough before a sequel.
Yeah.
All right. Well, later.
All right. Bye, everybody.